Guys, Godzilla from Hell here with a quick little instant replay. This was supposed to be a as commentary, but mic was muted. So this is a battle between me and Momijirocks, one of my friends and subscribers, and he asked me to use my creative Pokemon team. I was scared shitless when this Arceus came out, so I ended up switching out into this Colossoil, who I hated and was the bane of my existence. So we ended up going out. He goes out into his Yveltal, which then goes back out on Arceus as I try and fuck with it a bit. I go back out in my Stratagem, hoping to hit the Fire Blast. That misses. That mattered. That really did mattered. But not that much in the end. I go out into Molluks to kind of scare him. Hit the Fire Blast. That did nothing. I was kind of like, why did it do nothing? But apparently that's an Assault Vest Kyurem. So, weird. So then I go out into the Kitsuna, who gets a nice Iron Head. No crit, nothing like that, just good damage. It goes back out into his Yveltal, which kind of makes me scared. I go into Cyclant, missing a Blizzard. I can't believe that missed. Again, that had about 90% accuracy. That should have well hit. That was like the second time I missed it going against him. Almost it's sparring, not quite. But I go into this Molluks because I know it's sturdy. It's pretty damn bulky. But that Oblivion Wing, that saved him. At this point, I was like, alright, I'm going to sack Colossoil because I know the poison damage will kill him. So bye-bye Colossoil. You've done a little bit, not as much as I'd hoped. Then go back out into Kitsuna. He goes out into that thing, scares out. I go for the Earthquake, kind of hoping he'd maybe go on Arceus, or, it's just going to hurt him. At that point, I then take out the Arceus, which really made me happy. He's good with these things. His Sableyes are terrifyingly annoying. I was yelling flinch, 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 flinch at that point, and it worked. And I got the Iron Head, and then I got a crit, which is just nice and hacksy. And then I can't remember what I go for. And then he misses the Will-O-Wisp as I go for a third hit. He got the raw end of the deal with that hacks. Thundercat's Ho goes onto that as like Earthquake. Did a lot of damage, but he ends up finishing me off with a Thunderbolt, which, it's expected. He did his job. And then I go to Necturna, who Shadow Sneaks to finish off the Raikou. Goes onto this, and I'm looking at the Pokemon I have left, and I know this thing has Thick Fat, so I want to burn it just so I can maybe get a little more damage on it over time. I see my Shadow Sneaks do pretty much nothing. He gets that crit, kind of scares me a bit. This does become a bit of a stalwart at this point. My main thought was, sorry about that. Try and get him lower health, just breaking that health down until I was able to bring in Molluks right now and try and start whittling him down. I was fairly confident that he could survive at least one of those. Barely lived this one. Very, 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 very close. At this point, I'm like, alright, I've probably got this. But it still takes a little bit of time to whittle this thing down. If I'd gone for Fire Blast, I think it would have done less damage. I wasn't willing to risk it, just in case he got a lucky crit or something along those lines. But we basically just Sludge Wave, Synthesis Stall until the end of time. I think the next turn is where he just kind of, I say GG and he accepts it, because this brings him down to 9%. Yeah, this is the 9% one. And then he Sludge Bombs and I Sludge Wave. And that was it. That was GG. That was a fun little game. Like I said, I wanted to do that as commentary, but it didn't quite work. So, alright. Remember, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed that battle. And as always, I'm Godzilla from Hell. Thank you for watching, and peace out.